You don't wake up thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go to jail today. Typically, you don't think about them consequences. You pretty much do what you shown just over time, like growing up. So to see something different, it just give you like man, like maybe I can do something different, or maybe I can change. My name is Robert Lewis. I'm 36 years old, and I'm a third-year apprentice with Local 212 in Cincinnati, Ohio. I love where I'm at. I love where I'm at now. Love where I'm at, love where I'm going. If I knew like it felt this good to do right, I would have been doing it. I grew up in Mount Auburn, just on the backside of Christ Hospital. Like teenager, kind of finding my way, pretty much trying to figure things out. Not the best ways. When I was 21 years old, I got arrested for aggravated robbery. Me and two of my cousins rode around and, like stuck a few guys up. Woke up in a high-speed chase. At that point in life, like I didn't think about consequences. Like I sold drugs at the time. You don't wake up thinking like, oh, like I'm gonna be in prison. Like typically you don't think about them consequences. I served 11.5 years. Like the first few years in prison, no one went home. I gambled, got tattoos. December, I think of 2013 was when I actually thought like, man, like I'll be going home. Like what you gonna do? In December of 2014, I started an electrical apprenticeship inside of prison. I tried it and like right then and there, it more or less was like, oh, like I wanna do this.
The first contact I had about Robert was through a mutual friend who was also in the same prison Robert was in. I told him to give me my information and then reach out to me when he got out. Shortly after, when Robert got out, he received a phone call from him. We spoke. He told me about his desire of getting in the trade and getting in the electrical, apprenticeship eventually. And, was just looking for an opportunity.
To Robert's credit, when he came to us at the interview, he pretty much said, I know what you guys are all thinking because of my background, but let me just tell you something. Those days, that was a mistake. I was young. Those days are behind me. If you choose me, you won't be disappointed. And you know what? That's all they wanted to hear.
Like all in all, I love it from day one. Like the whole brotherhood of it. Like not once have I ever felt like an outsider. The guys I work with, like the journeymen I work with, more than willing to teach, more than willing to help. And it's still fun. If you enjoy what you do for work, it's like you never work a day in your life.
It's nice when you have a guy that no matter the job, no matter the people in charge on the jobs, they specifically ask for Robert, to work on their jobs. It says a lot about him.
I'm proud of myself. Like overall, I have a real sense of peace. My name is Robert Lewis, and this is my IBEW story.